Boys and girls in YouTube land, Skippy02 here once more. Gonna touch base back on a video I did a few weeks back regarding gloves, and specifically we previously spoke on the Oakley Pilot Operator series. Today, as you may guess, we're going to talk about the Mechanix, and what you've got here is two representations of the Mechanix offering. These are the originals, they call them now, and you can get them in a variety of colors and what have you, but this here is the original, if you will. Black glove, white lettering with the yellow logos, and this is what they call the Stealth, or sometimes the Tactical original. As you can see, it's basically all murdered out with black lettering, black logos, gray tag instead of the yellow tag, and otherwise they're identical. This little one belongs to my wife. As you can see, that's nowhere near the size of my hand, and the only difference, obviously other than the size, between the Stealth or Tactical version of their original glove and their original glove is the addition of this 550 paracord pull loop. You know, if you want to hang them up on a hook wherever, or a carabiner, put them on your kit, your gear, whatever, makes it a little easier to facilitate. Now, they all come with this little tag here, which has a hole in it. There's a small perforation there that you could theoretically hang them on or whatever, but yeah, that's kind of a moot point. But essentially, otherwise, for all intents and purposes, the gloves are exactly the same. So the Mechanix original and the Mechanix Stealth or Tactical are identical, with the exception of that loop and the fact that the Stealth one comes in your you know, military style colors and so forth, like all blacked out. I think flat dark earth logos and olive drab or multicam, few other options I think as well, but essentially that's the gist of it. Whereas the standard Mechanix originals are like you see here, with their usual logos and you know, the white lettering. But we'll set that aside and we'll just look at this one. First thing I'll say about these Mechanix gloves is somewhere along the line they've made some changes, improvements, whatever, and that is kind of open to discussion. I've been wearing Mechanix gloves for a long time. They once upon a time came with a material on the palm surface called Chlorino, which was a synthetic type leather that was actually flame resistant and heat retardant and so forth. The new material is not, and it says that all over their packaging. I'm not going to test it. I'm going to take their word for it, because it is some kind of synthetic, and the last thing you want is your glove to literally melt and fuse to your hand or whatever. So bear in mind, you do not want to go grabbing anything that is super scalding hot or, God forbid, on fire. The other notable change is the cuff. They're no longer using regular Velcro hook and loop closure. They're using this new style. I don't even know what you would call that, but it's basically a bunch of little very small sticks with little balls on the top, and then the other side is a very fine loop material, almost like felt, and it hooks and loops together real well, no problem there, and it seems to wear well as well. They've been using this material for a while now, and what have you. They also added the ribs in the rubber cuff for the pull tight, so it's not as stiff around your wrist. If you've ever worn any of their older gloves, you'll appreciate that. The palm is all one piece, as is the thumb as far as that goes, and then it wraps around on a couple of the fingers, as you can see here, your index, your middle, and your ring finger. it wraps up and around, and those are 3-piece additions. And then on your index finger, that actually has a knuckle overage. The thumb is double layered. There's actually 2 layers of this synthetic material to thicken that up and add a little bit of padding and so forth. The back of the hand is all the tight mesh material, which breathes real well, and it has a lining on the inside that's pretty soft. That is separate from the outer material, so it's like a double layer, but it breathes well, it's comfortable, and what have you. I've had these ones in particular here for a little while now, and typically I've been wearing size extra large, but that extra large has always been just a little on the snug side, just a little. So I thought, well, I was actually able to get them in a extra large, a 2X, and that may have been a mistake. Moving up to the 2X size, I found that these are actually notably larger than the XLs, so I'm kind of caught in the middle there. So bear that in mind. Their sizes, I think, run pretty consistently. For the longest time, I've always wore, like I said, the extra larges, and they've always fit fine, but they were just a little bit snug in the creases of the fingers for my hand. So I thought I would, step up a size, but I found that these are actually notably larger and a little too big for my hand almost, but such as it is. Mechanix offers some other variants to their gloves. If you go to their website, you'll find they've probably got about 30 or 40 different designs, and another design that is kind of preferable is identical to this build, but it has a hard knuckle on it. And the older version had a single piece knuckle similar to the Oakley glove that I reviewed previously, but the newest version has 2 individual knuckle caps, which is improved ergonomics. Those are pretty nice as well. I don't currently own a pair, but have tinkered with them, and like I said, it is essentially identical to this glove in every way except for those hard knuckle caps. But anyway, these are available pretty much anywhere for 20 to 25 bucks if you shop around. Again, a wide variety of colors and flavors to choose from, whatever your heart's desire. Like most things, I would advise you to try on a pair before buying them, just to make sure you get a size that fits, and bear in mind that the sizes do tend to run just a hair on the large side. But anyway, that's the Mechanix glove. Good quality build, reputable company. You should get a nice long bit of wear and life and use out of them, and that's really all I can say. I mean, it's a glove, right? What more can you say about it? But anyway, as always, questions and comments, put them down below. If you liked what you saw, hit that like button, and if you didn't, let me know. Let's talk about it. In the meantime, I thank you for watching. Wish you all the best. Take care, and God bless.